To Mother Simarouba's temple. Plant's name is Simarouba. We call it as Mother Simarouba because it does so many miracles. Only mothers can do such sort of miracles. Let us pray God and Mother Simarouba and seek their blessings. And their blessings will cure all your ailments. Simarouba glauca is a tropical American tree species with many economic benefits. We are now looking at it for its health benefits because health is the greatest wealth in this world. The treatment which we give, we call it as Simarouba Therapy. What are the ailments that can be treated with this? First priority is given to cancer because that same word, simple word, cancer, there are so many people who don't want to utter that word even. Some of my patients, when they call me, they will say, "Sir, we are with you." Then I say, "What is your problem?" "No, sir, we will have to tell only when we come." Then I tell them, "We treat only cancer patients." "Ah, that is the one, sir." That's what they say. They don't want to utter even that word because they consider it as a sort of taboo. And then cancer patient means it is a sort of social stigma. So they don't want to even spell that word. That is the thing. Cancer, and that too particularly leukemia, that is the blood cancer. When the doctors say that it is blood cancer, then immediately the doctors will also say, and then the people will also say, it is a gone case. Nothing to worry. All our blood cancer patients are doing extremely well. Not even one failure. They come here at the right moment and they get cured completely. Okay. Then, second one, ulcers and bleeding in the alimentary system. Whatever the type of ulcers that are there in esophagus, stomach, and then intestine, and if it is bleeding also, that is also going to be taken care of. Gastritis caused by microorganisms. Harmful microorganisms are there which are going to cause lot of problems. Among them, one is there, Helicobacter pylori. It is a big challenge to all medical people because it evades all the antibiotics. Because of that one, Helicobacter pylori means no question of treatment. She has to live with it for years together, that's what they say. But all our Helicobacter pylori people are very, very happy today. Hyperacidity and dyspepsia. Always acidity, vomiting sensation. And then because of that one, lack of appetite. Amoebiasis, diarrhea, malaria, fever. Amoebiasis is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. For that one also not so good medicines, but this is going to help a lot and then completely getting cured. Ulcerative colitis, no medicine at all. All our ulcerative colitis people are doing extremely well. Within 2 months they come with the folded hands. After 6 years I have started eating normal food, sir, that's what they say. Earlier they were eating only rice and then buttermilk. Beyond that nothing. Then they start eating normal food. Because it takes care of the entire gut, that is the entire gastrointestinal tract. They call it as GI tract. Malaria fever, H. pylori, that is Helicobacter pylori. Hemorrhage, anemia. In the entire gastrointestinal tract, there may be bleeding. Even that is going to be taken care of. If bleeding is there, then naturally anemia will be there because the blood will be going down. Then ladies, then rheumatoid arthritis. It is a sort of autoimmune disease. all the joints will be having the pain. And for that one, they generally use steroids, but it has to go on increasing the dosage because it will never get cured that easily. But all our rheumatoid arthritis people who come here for the first time crying, in about 6 months' time they come with a broad smile on their face, and then I say, you will have to continue this one. They will continue and they are all happy now. Ladies' gynec problems, very important, but most of you will neglect it. Irregular periods, painful periods, cramps during periods, excess bleeding, white discharge, menopause problems, cysts in the ovary, fibrosis in the uterus, urinary tract infections, and endometriosis. All these are going to be taken care of. Put them together, almost 60 to 70% of human ailments are taken care of by a single plant. And why we should not cultivate it and then regularly use it, that's what I am going to tell you in future. There are certain cancers we come to know very, very early. First one is mouth cancer. Red patches, white patches. They call them as erythroplakia and then leukoplakia. Unhealing ulcers in the mouth. A clear indication that mouth cancer is there. Then thyroid cancer, neck swelling, you will come to know. Then esophagus cancer, stomach cancer, continuous acidity, and then continuous vomiting sensation. Sometimes bleeding. Ladies, all of you should know about it. While bathing itself, you will come to know the size of the lump in the breast and also axial underarm. Even if it is 1 centimeter, they will come to know it. In 90% of the cases, they neglect it and they don't tell to anybody, and later on, only when it becomes big, then they will reveal it. Kindly don't do that sort of thing. Even if it is 1 centimeter, immediately you start Simarouba Therapy. Then in case of gents' old age, prostate gland cancer, urination problem, frequency increases. Immediately you will come to know. Then skin cancer, everybody will see it. Lung cancer, continuous coughing and including vomiting sensation. Sometimes blood may be vomited. Then brain cancer, imbalance in walking, sometimes paralysis. All these will be there. In all those cases, you can go to the oncologist, whatever the treatment they suggest, you can take that one, but you start this one. This is a complementary alternative therapy. This will not interfere badly with the other therapies. At the same time, it is going to help in improving the efficacy of the other therapies. To give a common example, many of you may be knowing how to play the cards, playing cards. There is a very powerful card in that 52 group. Which is that one? Joker. Alone it is a very strong one. And when it is in combination with the others, it will improve the value of those cards. If by chance you get 3 jokers, you will just say, keep all your cards and give me the money. That's what you will say. This is like that. It will improve the efficacy of all the other treatments. For example, if chemotherapy is given, the bad side effects of chemotherapy, more than 30% they will be reduced with this. Similarly, when surgery is done, healing process becomes faster. Like that, so many important things it is going to do. So it is better to take this one. Everybody, later on I will tell you. Then, what we are giving and how you are going to take it. We are giving it in the form of powder. It is straight from the plant. Leaves, it is just like curry leaf with one stick at the center on either side leaflets are there. That stick plus the leaflets we are going to add. You'll be taking them out, drying them in morning sunlight. Up to 11 o'clock you can keep in the sunlight. After 4 o'clock in the evening you can keep them in sunlight. Within 4 or 5 days they get dried. They must be still green in color. Don't make them brown. Then you powder in the mixie and use in the same way as I am going to tell you. You will get the same results. Nothing to worry. Now I am going to tell you how you will have to use it for any type of patient, any patient having any such sort of problems. Here one chart is given. Based on the body weight, how much of powder has to be used, how much water has to be taken, everything is written there. Based on the body weight, we decide this one. Now, for example, a person is around 60 kg, plus or minus 10 kg, this side, that side. How we are going to treat? For that one, I am going to tell you now. At night, you take about 300 ml of water in a stainless steel vessel. Keep it for heating. And once it starts boiling, put there 3 teaspoonful of powder. 1 teaspoonful is equal to 5 ml. That means 15 ml of powder. And boil for only 1 minute after that. And cover it and then leave it overnight. Next morning, after brushing the teeth, empty stomach, filter it. About 50 ml of that one, you take it, slightly warm it, gargle, oral gargling. Minimum 1 minute, you can keep for longer time and then drink it. It will take care of your entire oral hygiene. Out of the remaining 250 ml, you are going to take it, heat it further to the boiling temperature. Then you keep it in front of you, cover yourself. Steam inhalation, just as you do in case of Vicks. Like that 60 times, morning 60 times evening. Then you drink it. In some cases where the lung cancer is there, brain cancer is there, then we generally tell them, not only that much, in addition to that, you put this decoction in a nebulizer or steamer, deep steam breathing 60 times morning, 60 times evening, plus in addition to that one, that means 120 times morning, 120 times evening, not 120 minutes, times only. This will reach, first it will take care of the nasal passage, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, both the lungs, liver, pancreas, gallbladder, spleen and brain, direct impact. All our lung cancer patients, brain cancer patients are very, very happy today. When they diagnose as lung cancer, the doctors will say only 15% chances of survival. They are correct because that is the statistics available. But when they come here, I tell them 85% chances of survival, nothing to worry. All our lung cancer patients are going to the office regularly. Similarly, brain cancer patients, they are going to the office regularly. What else can we do? It is again God's grace and Mother Simarouba's blessings. Then you will be drinking that one. After filtering, there will be some more powder left behind. You put back to the same vessel where you have prepared the decoction. Again put 300 ml of water and boil for 1 minute in the morning and leave it for the whole day. If you are a diabetic patient, what has to be done? Very simple. Before drinking that hot decoction in the morning, you put there 1 teaspoon of methi powder, ordinary methi, raw methi, not roasted. 1 teaspoon of methi powder and 25 drops of lemon drops, and then stir it and drink it. It will take care of your diabetes. You have already boiled it and then kept it aside for the evening. In the evening, 1 hour or half an hour before dinner, once again you will vomit.